Half-Life Alyx was the most highly anticipated VR game of all time, especially since the world had been waiting over a decade for a follow-up to the Half-Life series. The expectations for this game couldn't be higher, and in many ways, it still surpassed them.
I have a brain injury.
I'm sorry, Dad.
My brain is injured.
That's terrible,
Ow.
and I hope... Look, I'm actually pretty busy looking for my father.
Alyx is, hands down, the best looking and best sounding VR game that I've ever witnessed. The world is richly detailed on a level that I've never experienced before.
There it is. That elevator will take me up to the substation.
But beyond the presentation, the high degree of interactivity really drives the immersion home. The game world is heavily populated with props, and it's all interactable with realistic physics. The sheer number of objects that you can manipulate makes the world feel truly alive, and it's all of these little details that sets apart this game from the rest. Playing through the campaign never gets boring. It's designed with the same DNA that Half-Life 2 has, with constantly evolving gameplay and new mechanics intentionally paced out. So with every new level in the campaign, you know there will be surprises in store. To be fair, I could see areas in which I think Valve drew some inspiration from other games. The electricity puzzles reminded me of the game Torn. The door and mine challenges reminded me of Heart of the Emberstone. And the power cylinder puzzles reminded me of Apex Construct. Even if Valve did draw inspiration from those other games, the inspiration is perfectly implemented here, as all of the mechanics feel like they truly belong. All of those elements work great in VR, and it all combines well into a single cohesive experience. I was surprised at the lack of melee combat. I was expecting Boneworks-style weaponry to possibly bludgeon or impale zombies in head grabs, but sadly, it's not possible in this game. Oh. Time to test this out. It didn't work. Good God. Good God.
Cramp! A head cramp's on your face! Get it off your face, Alyx! Oh, it's really on there! Oh, thank God.
I'm okay.
It was on your face and it was disgusting.
Yeah, it was.
Okay. Epic fail. Epic fail. Okay. The brick didn't work. So it's certainly not a perfect game, but it's a game that VR really needs right now. The industry desperately needs high-quality AAA content if it's going to grow, and with Alyx, the world can finally get excited about VR again. But what I'm personally most excited about is the modding support that Valve promised. I think a robust modding community can turn a great game into a legendary game, with almost unlimited content. Hopefully the tools will be robust, so a powerful modding scene can emerge. If so, we just might see the first big boom of AAA VR content. Just imagine a whole new generation of Garry's Mod built on the Alyx engine. I beat Half-Life Alyx on normal difficulty in about 14 hours. But even though it's simply a linear campaign, there's a fair amount of replayability because of how richly detailed the world is. After finishing it, I couldn't wait to play it again. Alyx is a VR masterpiece, and hopefully other AAA developers will see the success that Alyx is and follow in its footsteps. Well, that's it for now. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you see, please subscribe. See ya!